Taking a closer look now at landmark legislation signed into law by President Biden, the Respect for Marriage Act provides federal protection to same-sex and interracial marriages. But that doesn't mean any guarantees at the state level, which leaves many couples unsure whether their marriages will even be recognized by the government. Our Jose Alonso spoke to a couple about what this new act means to her and investigated if any laws protecting same-sex marriage have been proposed here in Texas.
Vanessa Haas of Sulphur Springs married her wife Jessica almost 2 years ago in North Carolina, a marriage she was afraid to lose if the Supreme Court overturns their right to a same-sex marriage after reversing Roe v. Wade. So when the Respect for Marriage Act became law,
it felt like just a huge weight off of your shoulders and a huge sigh of relief.
Vanessa's marriage isn't just protected because they're a same-sex couple, but an interracial couple as well.
That was concerning because my wife is 100% European ancestry, validated that, but I myself am mixed. I am indigenous, I am Mexican, I am African, I'm European, and that you're just birthed with. You don't get to choose.
Vanessa and Jessica are both military veterans who served their country. The recent act requires all states to recognize same-sex marriages, but does not force states like Texas to enact their own legislation protecting them. Currently, there isn't a ban on same-sex unions in Texas, but bills have been drafted by Democratic lawmakers for the next legislative session that would guarantee that right. We reached out to East Texas state representatives for comment. In a statement, State Representative Matt Schaefer says, quote, "Government can change its definition of marriage to something else, but true marriage as defined by God remains." And State Representative Jane Dean told us, "My legislative priorities have always been and will continue to be determined by the priorities of House District 7 and will never be determined by Joe Biden or anyone else in Washington, D.C." But here in Texas, there's no ban or legislation within it. So do you think that this federal legislation is enough?
We are in the process of eliminating centuries of suppression, like the racial and the patriarchy of it all. So I do feel like right now it is enough, but that doesn't mean that there's not room for more.
In Sulphur Springs, Jose Alonso, CBS 19.